3, 2, 1. That's that finger. Hey, how you doing, everybody? My name is Guillermo Lopez. This is my week 13 picks here. Happy Thanksgiving, gobble gobble, mother scratchers. Hope you guys travel safely, get home to your families, and enjoy a nice Thanksgiving meal. We have 3 football games on Thanksgiving this year. We have Green Bay 5-5-1. Donovan McNabb said, "What's going on?" Yes, you can tie in the NFL. Everybody forgets, but every few years it does happen. At Detroit 6-5. My notes say Detroit wants payback on Matt Flynn. Yeah, there's a story that came out today, maybe the day before, where one of the Detroit Lions defensive linemen came out and said that the only reason Matt Flynn got paid $14 million between the Seahawks and the Raiders was because of that spectacular end-of-season game he had against the Detroit Lions, where he threw for 6 touchdowns and a whole bunch of yards. And they're looking for some payback. They want to prove that it was just a fluke, though the NFL pretty much has done that. They'd like to maybe have Matt Flynn take them out for some steak dinners or something afterwards. They feel that they should get a lot of the credit for that contract. Should be an interesting game. Matt Flynn, Green Bay needs you, but I'm going to take Detroit to win because I don't believe in Matt Flynn. Next we have Oakland 4-7 at the Dallas Cowboys at 6-5. My notes here say that Dallas is 28-16-1 all time on Thanksgiving Day, 6-4 in the last 10 years. They had won 4 games in a row, then they went 1-3 the last 3 years. That last game of the 4th in a row was against the Oakland Raiders in 2009, a 24-7 victory. Did anybody follow that? I think I lost Crystal. Crystal, just focus. There she is. She's back. Okay. Even though I expect the Raiders to be able to run on that terrible Dallas Cowboy defense, it's pretty tough to win in Dallas on Thanksgiving when you're an ill-equipped team like the Raiders. I'll take Dallas in that game. Next we have Pittsburgh 5-6 at Baltimore 5-6. Who'd have thought Pittsburgh was going to climb back into the AFC playoff picture? But they are. I'm going to take them for the win. My notes here say that they are tied 4-4 in their last 8 matchups since 2010, pending today's matchup. I think one of those was in the playoffs then, because that would be an odd number. It's all good. I'm taking Pittsburgh in that game. Next we have 2-9 Jacksonville at Cleveland 4-7. I'm taking Cleveland. We have 5-6 Tennessee at Indy 7-4. Indy, gut check time. But I'm going to ride the hot hand with Fitzgerald. I really think that the injuries are taking a toll on the Colts there. No Vic Ballard. No guy running back from Bradshaw, running back from the Giants, and now no Reggie Wayne. Luck can't do it all by himself, and he needs more weapons, which he does not have. Next we have 6-5 Chicago at 2-8-1. Minnesota, I'm going to take the Bears in that game. 5-6 Miami at the Jets 5-6. I did not circle a pick, so off the top of my head, I'm going to go with. Pardon me, everybody. Let's mark Miami because I don't like the Jets. All right. Next we have 7-4 Arizona at 6-5 Philly. I have notes on that game. Arizona has won 4 in a row. Philadelphia has won 3 in a row. Arizona has a very stout run defense. They're looking to bottle up Shady McCoy. Fortunately for Philly, they're able to get McCoy usually on the edges, little screen passes, little dink and dunk type stuff. Nick Foles has the assurance now of Chip Kelly that he'll be the starter the rest of the way. I'm going to take Philadelphia in that game. Crucial game in the NFC. Crucial. Next we have 3-8 Tampa Bay at Carolina, who's 8-3. I'll take Carolina. 8-3 New England at 2-9 Houston. Bad matchup for Houston. I'll take New England. 2-9 Atlanta at 4-7 Buffalo. I'll take Buffalo. We have 5-6 St. Louis at 7-4 San Francisco. San Francisco needs to keep pace with the Saints, and if they are trying to catch the Seahawks, they have a matchup with them the next week. It'd be nice for them to get a victory and try to catch up in the NFC West. I don't see that happening myself, but I will take the Niners in that game. Next we have 9-2 Denver at 9-2 Kansas City. Kansas City lost 2 in a row after winning 9 straight to open up the season. It's gut check time for Kansas. I'm looking at my notes here. Gut check time for Kansas City. I'm going to say that they have pride. They're going to fight all the naysayers, get a big victory at home for themselves, as we're now starting to see a little bit of the cracks, a little bit of the crumbly rumbly, a little bit of the holes in the dike. That is the Denver Broncos. Yes, I'm going to take Kansas City in that game. Next we have 7-4 Cincinnati at 5-6 San Diego. San Diego, I always love them to be up and down, up and down. Cincinnati's great defense coming off a bye. I'll take them for the victory. Next we have the New York Football Giants at the Whining Babies. I'm sorry, the RG3-led Washington football team. I'll take the Giants. And next we have 9-2 New Orleans at 10-1 Seattle. I asked her if she wanted to be in the video, and that's all she wanted to do. So that neat. Oddly shaped provolone and salami. Pardon me. Yeah, so crucial game, probably a matchup of the NFC Conference Championship game, a preview, as they like to call it in the biz. I don't know, you know what I mean? I could see the Saints going in there, the Saints smarting from a couple of years ago, playoff loss in Seattle. I think that they have the offensive weapons. I think the defense is much improved, and I really think that they can give the Seahawks trouble. That being said, Seattle at home, 6-man advantage in December, chance to get a playoff victory. The Seahawks can clinch a playoff win, clinch their playoff spot with either a win from them, and either a loss by Arizona or San Francisco clinches a playoff spot for the Seahawks. That's a reminder to you fantasy people out there that have Seahawks here. They might be the first team to start resting starters here in a couple weeks. Right in crucial playoff time. Marshawn Lynch, don't go away from me. But yes, with the 6-man, with Percy Harvin coming back here, I think the surprise sneak weapon here, the trick play coming out, despite the fact that they do have injuries and suspensions for PEDs in the Legion of Boom, Legion of Dope might be a better term for it. I will take the Seahawks to prevail. Good, tough, close game. I'm thinking 17-21. Monday night special. Get back from Thanksgiving. Eat some of that leftover turkey and mashed potatoes and gravy, and enjoy a great football game on Monday. So to recap, Detroit, Dallas, Pittsburgh, Cleveland, Tennessee, Chicago, Miami, Philadelphia, Carolina, New England, Buffalo, San Francisco, KC, Cincinnati, New York Football Giants, and Seattle. I went 6-6 last week, and I dropped myself down. I'm still better than Bill Walsh, but I'm not necessarily as good as I was last week. I'd like to tell you a couple things I'm thankful for. I'm thankful for, I don't know, this hat. Yeah, that's all I can think of right now. Have a great, and my wife, my kids and family, and yeah. All right, have a good weekend. I love you guys. Peace.